once you become able to drop into this beingness or true nature, or the space that never changes, actually then your life really changes a lot. Because of course, once that happens to you fairly regularly, that becomes very attractive, and the ego and your idea of yourself becomes much less attractive. So there's a kind of shift that happens. Until you become familiar with your own being, then of course we're always attracted to what we think of as ourselves, what we've been conditioned to believe to be ourselves. But once you have some small glimpses, and these glimpses start to expand and become more frequent, and then there's a kind of shift that happens. And you become much less interested in who you thought you were, because you realize that who you thought you were is actually sabotaging being who you are. Does that make sense? So when you realize that, you also can realize that your true nature is not far away. In a way, the enemy is all the ideas we have of what a human being is. That's our biggest enemy, because it creates a kind of strong, subtle conditioning that just falling into, I think Owen was saying, he felt a great happiness, And we've got the idea that if you feel very, very happy, this is something very special, it only happens on Christmas Day or your birthday or something, Like to feel very, very happy is super special, and, the burden of being a human being is most of the time it's pretty awful, and then you have your birthday and you feel really good or something like that, Which is completely stupid, you see, because the reality is that it's not like that at all. And this is an incredible, tragic situation for humanity, actually. That humanity has got to accept, basically, a constant misery with a few little flashes of something, When in actual fact, this can be our very nature. But we're only suffering because we've got a wrong idea. This is what's so tragic. It's not so difficult to completely change everything.